Girbeagly!
Hey there guys and gals, it's Girbeagly with another episode of Gaming with Girbeagly, and I'm once again playing the game Voices from the Sea. And I actually had a different game planned to record tonight, and I managed to record some of it, but what happened was some asshole in my apartment building blew a fuse, and unfortunately by doing so they knocked out all the power throughout the entire building, which ruined my recording of the other game that I was doing. So I have come to Voices from the Sea seeking tranquility, seeking peace, because this game is so relaxing to read and to play, and I love it so much, and it's adorable and sweet, and it has a very intriguing storyline so far. So I am here to unravel the mystery of Maris, because last episode we started doubting, Cantus started doubting who or what she really was. Maybe she's a dream, maybe she's a ghost, something along those lines. I left you guys on a pretty mean cliffhanger as far as him worrying about what was about to happen. So let's go ahead, let's continue with Cantus's inner monologue. It's as if I'm worried that it will disappear someday. Alright, so Cantus didn't have any theories of his own as far as what Maris was, but he is actually afraid now of losing someone. For the first time in his life, he cares about someone enough that he doesn't want to lose them. So now, instead of being stormy, the weather report is windy. His heart just cannot stand still. So his heart is all blustery. It's feeling things he's not used to. We're on to day 6. And that means that Maris is very close to running out of days to make Cantus laugh. The night never felt so long. I just couldn't wait for the sun to rise. I've never been so eager to return to the sea. Oh, there's his mom again.
Cantus, you're up so early today. It's Saturday. You can sleep some more if you want to.
I ignore her and put on my shoes.
Cantus, where are you going?
It's none of your business.
Cantus, please. Where have you been lately? You're hardly home.
Like I said, it's none of your business. Besides, weren't you the one who told me to go out and make some friends? God, the attitude on this kid.
That's right, but...
Do this, do that. Don't do this, don't do that. Like, really, what do you want from me? Well, I mean, she kind of just probably wants to be your mom and to give you some instruction and guidance since you're only 13.
Cantus.
She looks visibly shocked by my sudden outburst. For a brief moment, the entire living room is quiet, as if time just stands still. Even then, it feels like an eternity. Mom likes to talk. She virtually talks about everything, including things that I don't want to hear. Sometimes, I just want her to shut up. But, why do I feel like this when she finally does so? So he's gaining a conscience, so he's actually feeling bad about his bratty attitude towards his mom, because he's finally realizing maybe his mom's not so bad, she just cares for him a lot. The silence is so heavy. It's suffocating.
Daddy will be back tomorrow morning. We haven't seen him in a year. Come back soon and sleep early today so we can go fetch Daddy at the airport together. Okay?
Aw. Okay, well, so maybe he's warming up. Like, Maris is definitely opening up Cantus's heart, which is very, very good. But hopefully he starts treating the people in his life a little bit better and not taking them for granted as much, except for maybe Gario. Gario's kind of a dick face. But anyway, I run as fast as I can to the beach. Where is she? Ah, there she is. Hey, what's up, Maris?
Cantus? You're so early today. What's wrong?
I heave a sigh of relief the moment I hear her voice. She's still here. It's nothing. It's Saturday. There's no school today. I thought I should come early.
Yay! Maris is so happy.
Huh? What happened? Did I do something wrong? I haven't seen her look this upset in a while.
No, that's not it. It's just that Maris hasn't thought of anything yet. Maris spent the entire night thinking, but nothing came to mind. Maris is simply clueless of what to do. How can Maris make Cantus happy?
I think you take this too seriously. You don't really have to do anything, you know?
No, Maris won't give up until Cantus is happy.
Little does Maris know, she's automatically making Cantus happy just by being his friend. It's so sweet. If there's anything I've learned these past few days, that would be how stubborn she is. I'd better think of something. Huh. Why don't you sing for me?
Huh?
That reaction, though. You have a beautiful voice. I'm sure you would sound wonderful.
But...
Do you have trouble singing in front of others?
No, that's not it. It's just that...
She's surprisingly hesitant.
Fine. Maris shall do it. Just don't blame Maris if something bad happens.
Uh-oh, is she gonna be horrible at singing? Something bad? What is she talking about? Oh man, she's making me nervous now. Here she goes.
Alright, here you go.
She takes a deep breath and... Oh! Okay! What the hell? The next thing that comes is something else entirely. I instinctively cover my ears the instant she opens her mouth. For a second, I thought I had just heard a thunderstorm. Oh man, so she must have terrible, terrible singing. She stops the moment she realizes what I did. A few seconds later, her face turns bright red. I cover my mouth, trying my hardest not to laugh.
Cantus, did you just laugh?
No.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't. Even if I did, it doesn't count. You promised to make me smile, not laugh.
What? That's not fair. You're just splitting hairs now.
I turn my head away, still trying my hardest not to laugh. How can someone like you be so bad at singing?
Boo.
You remind me of my mom. She sucks at it too. I remember she used to sing in front of me. That was a nightmare. Can you believe she wanted to be a star when she was my age? Like seriously, what was she thinking?
Cantus, you talk about your mother all the time.
Do I? Aw,
What about your father?
he works out of country. He only comes back once a year. I hardly met him. I heard he's a photographer or something along those lines. I'm not too sure. Dad is pretty secretive with his job. Maybe he's part of the mob. Maybe he's a hitman and he goes out to other countries and kills people. Haha. Speaking of which, he's going to return tomorrow morning. I might have to leave early today so I can go fetch him at the airport.
I see. Do you miss him?
Not really. I guess a little.
How about your mother? Do you miss her?
I see her every day. Why would I miss her?
I see Cantus every day too, but I still miss you.
Aw, right.
Cantus doesn't miss Maris?
Do you seriously want me to say that? Once again, we spent the entire day talking about meaningless little things. I know I have so many questions I want to ask her, yet I can't bring myself to say it. It's like a magic trick. Once you know the secret, it will never be the same. Aw, so maybe he does have an inkling that something is off with Maris. I return home early just as promised. I dive into my bed, reminiscing about what happened earlier. Tomorrow, it will be the 7th day since we have met. Oh, nice little flashback.
Give me 7 days. I'll make you smile.
Wait a second. Why does it have to be 7 days? Yeah, why does it have to be 7 days? Like I said, guys, she's like a water spirit or something like that. Maybe she can only appear during certain times of the year or certain times of the century even. Maybe she's going to fade into nothing. And that would be horrible. I'd feel so bad. It didn't occur to me how odd it was for her to be that specific. Don't tell me. I jump out of my bed and reach for the alarm clock. It's 12. We going back to the beach? Back at night? We didn't get our seashell. We need to do that, guys. The road to the beach is dark. The only thing that illuminates it is the stars in the sky. As I gaze to the dark sea, I notice that familiar figure. She's there. Oh man, what's gonna happen? Oh, hey there, Maris. You're definitely not a human.
Cantus?
Or you were a human and now you're a ghost or something. I knew it. I knew she would be there.
It's so late. What are you doing here?
How about you? What are you doing here?
Huh? Maris is waiting for a shooting star. Yeah, that's it.
I see. It doesn't take a genius to figure out that she's hiding something. She's definitely not good at lying.
Has Cantus seen a shooting star before?
No. Mom doesn't let me go out at night.
Wait a minute. Don't tell me you snuck out. That's not good. Your mother is going to get worried.
I don't care. I want to be here.
Why?
I feel like it.
Maris doesn't get it.
It doesn't seem that I can convince her without giving her a reason. Wait for a shooting star or look for seashells. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's look for a shooting star with her, guys. Let's find out what's going on here. You're waiting for a shooting star, right? I'll wait with you.
Huh? Are you sure? It might take a long time before you can see one. It's pretty boring to stay here and wait.
I'm curious how it looks, or what it looks like.
But, what if there won't be any today? You might just be wasting your time.
Maris, we're not going to get tricked by you. We know you're just trying to get rid of us right now. We're going to stick here by your side and find out what the heck's happening. It's fine. You're also here waiting, aren't you?
That's right, but doesn't Cantus have school tomorrow?
Tomorrow's Sunday.
Oh, right.
You don't want my company?
No, of course not. Maris is happy. Really happy.
It's pretty obvious that she's trying to find all sorts of excuses for me to go home. But I know I'll regret it if I leave right now. That being said, it is pretty boring sitting here and doing nothing. Unlike during the day, you can barely see the waves. There's not much to see in the darkness other than the stars. But that sounds awesome to me. Honestly, I love going out to the beach at night. I love hearing like the sound of the waves lapping in the dark. I love the sound or the sight of the stars reflecting off the water, things like that. It's so cool. I love that a ton. Alright, so now we can go ahead and look for a seashell, it looks like. You wait here. I'll go look for seashells. You haven't done it yet today, have we? Or we haven't done it yet today, have we?
Oh, right. But it's so dark. Wouldn't it be hard to find one?
Don't worry, I'll manage somehow. Alright, guys, we get to find another seashell. Ooh, these are all pretty cool looking. I like that spirally one. There's not one on this screen. Oh, no, there is. It's like hidden. Alright, let's go ahead. Let's click the hidden one. Seashell found. You found something. Do you want to keep this? Sure, I don't know what this is. It's just like an outline of something. Yeah, we're totally going to give this to her. I'm not entirely sure what I found. It's too dark to tell. I guess it's better than nothing. Sorry to keep you waiting.
What did you find?
I put the shell high up in the sky and let the stars shine above it. Oh, what? What the heck is that? It's like a goofy little figurine.
What is that?
Good question. I've never seen anything like it. Yeah, it's like a man's head on like a fish's body or something. I have no idea what's happening with this.
It looks like a fish.
But its head looks like kind of like someone's head, or its head looks kind of like someone's head.
Oh, I get it. It's a mermaid. Isn't a mermaid a legendary being with the upper body of a human and the tail of a fish?
What if she's a mermaid, guys? What if this turns out to be some sort of like Little Mermaid situation and she, I don't know, something, she has to return to the waves at the end of the 7 days? I have no idea. I can hear millions of mermaid fans crying. As usual, our conversation always goes in the weirdest direction. But it's relieving to see her back to her usual self. We talk a little bit more before she suddenly stops and promptly points to the sky.
Cantus, look!
Oh, look at those shooting stars. Holy shit, that's like a meteor shower. That's not just one shooting star. That is a lot of stuff going on.
It's a shooting star.
I gaze at the incredible spectacle right in front of us. No, it's a sea of shooting stars.
It's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah, I've never seen anything like it. It's just like when I saw the sea for the first time. It's beyond amazing.
Aren't you glad you're able to experience it? Even if it's just for a moment?
Yeah. Is she talking about herself? Is she talking about their relationship? That he was able to like connect with her even for a moment because the next day she's gonna freaking disappear? Oh man, I don't know guys. This is making me like, I'm getting ready to have the feels. I know it's gonna happen in this game. Oh man, I'm like kind of worried about it. You yearn for it when you don't have it. When you finally have it, you want it for eternity. Is it greedy that I wanted more? These past few days have been the strangest experience I've ever encountered in my life. I can't describe the feelings I have now. Perhaps it's no different with how I feel as I look at the fallen stars as they paint the dark blue sky. I wish for it to last forever. Damn, that's some deep shit, man. And there's our weather report. Rainbow. Can there be a rainbow at the end of the road. So it looks like Cantus is finally completely warmed up and admitting that there is some happiness in his soul after all. He doesn't have to just be miserable all the time. And we're moving on to day 7 here, guys. And what I'm actually going to do, you guys knew this was coming. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to leave it on this cliffhanger before we find out what happens during the day. The final day of Voices from the Sea. So this is going to be it, guys. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to hit the like button, share the video and favorite it. Also be sure to subscribe to me if you guys haven't already. For those of you who have, thank you so much for all of your support. You guys are the best in the world. I love every single one of you. And as always, it was great seeing ya. Bye-bye.
Girbeagly.